guys, hey, this is Anne-Marie, BaldGirlWillTravel, and I'm coming to you guys with a little travel and style video because I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I put my wardrobe together for when I travel and the way I sometimes take one outfit from day to night. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm wearing a dress I got on Anthropologie last year, and I've never actually worn it until this summer. And I tend to grab things when I see them on sale and put them aside. But this year, I'm definitely planning to wear everything that I haven't worn before. I think it's really beautiful, and I got it on sale last year. I doubt it's still available, but if it is, I will link it in the video. It's kind of easy breezy, moo-moo-y, comfy dress, and I like it. And very breathable, cotton, embroidered, right up my alley. Have them on with my Birks. I'm a big fan of Birkenstocks, so these are my red Birkenstocks. I think I own about 10 pairs of Birkenstocks. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how I go about taking one outfit from day into night, and a little bit about how I do things. So believe it or not, the first thing I usually do is pick my footwear. And I usually try not to take more than 3 pairs of shoes, 2 that I pack, 1 that I wear. The heaviest or biggest pair of shoes is usually my sneakers or my Birkenstocks. I usually will not take Birkenstocks and sneakers on one trip because Birkenstocks take up a lot of space when you're packing them. But once in a while, depending on how I pack, I might take a pair of sneakers, a pair of Birkenstocks, and then a pair of shoes that I can wear, dress up and wear at night. I'm not a big fan of heels. It's very rare that I will take heels nowadays unless I have a really special occasion thing to do. But sometimes I will. I actually have a pair of tan satin slides that I found from Zara this spring. I don't think they're still available, but I absolutely love them. And what I love about them is that they are comfortable. They're about 2.5-inch heel, stilettos, super comfortable though. I wore them to a wedding, danced all night in them. They're super comfy. So that's a pair of heels that I might travel in because they're not hard to pack. They don't take up a lot of space, and they are great to wear in the evening depending on the pavement of the place where I'm traveling to. So I definitely like those a lot, but generally I don't wear heels. I will wear dressed up flats. I usually like to wear flats that tie up your leg at night because they're sexier and they're cuter, but they're comfortable. And I have a red pair of sandals that I found from Franco Sardo that I absolutely love. I did a video where I showed you guys those, a short where I did a little mini haul where I bought those, but I'm gonna show those in one of the things that I'm definitely thinking I'm going to take with me in an upcoming trip because they are flat, easy to pack, and my color scheme is going to be white, black, and red. I'll be doing a separate video about how I'm going to be packing for my trip to Italy and Ireland, and those sandals are definitely on the list, so you're going to see those in this video as well. So I'm going to show you looks where I would probably just be packing a sneaker, a flat shoe, and a dressed up shoe. And I'll show you how I will take those 3. And I usually will take one crossbody bag that I can wear day into night, and then usually a daytime bag, either a straw bag, or if I travel with my Neverfull, that becomes my personal item bag as well as my daytime bag. And then I've done a video where I showed you guys my, what is the name of that bag? I have a blue collapsible bag that I also like to travel with. I put the name in the on the screen, but I travel with that quite a bit because I can also use it as a daytime bag. I can use it as a travel bag, personal item bag. So I usually try to pick things that I can mix and match with whatever I am going to be traveling with. So in this particular video, I'm matching things either with that I would do a color palette that has red in it, or a color palette that has brown or tan in it. And my crossbody bag would be my Louis Vuitton Around Me PM, which is a really great crossbody that I acquired this year and I absolutely love. Or it would be my Red Heart Gucci that I also acquired this year and I absolutely love. But I tend to build my wardrobe around what shoes I want to take with me. Yes, I'm a shoe first girl. What shoes I want to take with me, and then what handbags I want to take. And then I'll pick one set of jewelry. So for example, I like to layer my jewelry. So this is one of my favorite pieces right now. It is a gold cartouche with my initials and my initials and in hieroglyphics. and my birth sign in hieroglyphics that I got in Egypt last year. I had it made for myself. And I also have a necklace from Madewell that I got. I think I think it might be, this one might be Ecru, but I like it a lot. And they layer very nicely, and I tend to wear them together. If I'm traveling, I'm not taking a lot of jewelry. I'm taking probably 2 pieces that will layer nicely. I'm taking something gold. These are my rings that I got in Kenya a year ago. One I've had forever, but the other 2 I got last year, I think, or yeah, last year in Kenya. And I'm taking a set of bracelets, and then I'm taking some silver jewelry. I usually take some silver and some gold, and that's it. But I'm taking 1 set of each, and I'm wearing that with everything. At night, I might take one of these off and just wear one. And then I might layer the rings. Like right now, I have my rings layered, or I'll separate them up and wear them on more than 1 finger, depending on what I'm wearing. But I don't take a lot of jewelry because I want to keep track of it. So I don't take a lot of it on my trips, but I take a set in silver and I take a set in gold, depending on what the color scheme is. And that also helps me in terms of packing, because you guys know I don't check bags. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of looks where I take something from day into night. And then I will explain as you're watching the video, like how I thought about what I put together. And then I'd love to know what you guys think. So make sure you tell me what you think in the comments. And also, I'm rambling a little, I'm sorry. Yeah, I will respond to your comments. Oh, I will also link the items. It's late, guys, here. It's actually kind of late and I'm shooting this, but I want to get it done tonight. So I'm kind of tired. But I will link in the description the items that are still available. And if I can find something similar, I'll also link it if you're so that if you see something that you like and you want to grab it, you can. So here we go. I'm going to show you the looks now. First up is this American Eagle Denim Halter button-up romper. And this is the way I would wear it in the daytime. And it is paired with my Zara double buckle sandals, earrings, layered necklace, and of course my favorite right now is my Louis Vuitton Around Me PM. And then here's a look at how I'd switch it up for night. And simply, I switched out the shoes, put on my Zara fabric slides, same bag, same jewelry, and I took the hoop earrings out and went for studs. And I think this is a perfect switch from day to night. Next up is this halter back dress that I got from Zara. It's denim. And I would wear it with a straw bag and my Adidas gazelles during the daytime. And for nighttime, I'm going back to my favorite slides from Zara. They're fabric and they are like a bronze color. And my Around Me PM bag again. And just throwing on some hoops, same layered necklace. And I'm wearing this at nighttime. And as you can see, I think the look works. So the key a lot of times is to just putting on some heels and switching out your earrings to elevate a look. Next up is this dress from FarmRio. I bought it a season or 2 ago and it's been hanging in my closet and I'm pulling it out this summer. I added a straw back, my Birkenstock sandals in red, layered necklace, hoop earrings. That's the daytime look. Moving into nighttime, I'm adding my red sandals that I acquired earlier this year. And all of these details will be linked in the description. I'm adding my red heart Gucci bag that I acquired this past spring. I love it a lot. And I'm changing out my earrings. I actually found these earrings in Mexico in the town where I live. I love this dress. It has pockets. And it's just a really happy color. And I think it really works for nighttime to just make these upgrades to the look. You notice here, I'm not even wearing heels and it still works for night. So here I have just a basic pair of drawstring linen pants from H&M, and the top is recently acquired from a Mango mini haul that I recently did a video about, and I'll link it in the description. I threw on a straw bag, hoop earrings, same layered necklace, switched out the bangles, got these bangles on a trip to Egypt, and it's a great casual daytime look. I love this look, to be honest with you, and I will be rocking this a lot. And then to dress it up for night, I added my same red sandals, the flat sandals. They are from Franco Sardo, and I love them a lot. And switched out to my red heart Gucci bag. And again, my red earrings for pop of color on my ears. And I switched out the bangles to something more dressy. And that's how I would wear this to go out at night. So guys, I hope you enjoyed those little looks that I put together to show you how I go from day to night. And I hope it's helpful and informs those of you who want to travel a little lighter as you go on your trips. I mean, as I always say, if you feel that you need to check a bag, roll the dice and do it. But I personally try as much as possible not to check a bag, and especially my upcoming trip where I'm going to multiple countries, I'm even more determined not to check anything because I want to make sure my bags are where I am when I get there. And so I will be doing the backpack and a rolling backpack. I showed you guys a video where I showed you what I'm planning to use because I'll be going to Italy, and it'll just be easier for me. And I'll also be jumping on buses and trains, and it'll just be easier getting around, not having a big extra bag or a big suitcase, or even a suitcase that I have to roll on all fours because of the terrain in Italy. So my plan is to do a lot of day to night looks, as well as just having a color palette and sticking to it. And as I said, doing the 1, 2, 3 as far as shoes are concerned, making sure I have shoes that I can dress up at night. Then also my sneakers for walking around sightseeing during the day, and also a pair of comfortable shoes like Birkenstocks, probably, or another pair of sandals that will work with whichever color I pick. I think right now I'm going with black, white, and red. And so I'm kind of building out a capsule based on those colors. And then the wrinkle is that I'm going to Ireland, and Ireland, it can be cold and windy. So I'm also figuring out I'm going to be taking a windbreaker with me that folds around really small, that I can carry with me for the rain and that kind of stuff. And then layering and things like that I'm going to have to do. So I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that. But I'm definitely going to be doing some day to night things where I can mix and match or wear something and just switch the shoes out if I'm going out to a pub or something like that, or a bar later in the day, so that I'm not a person who changes multiple times a day anyway, but I do tend to mix and match a lot. So I'm making sure that I have lots of options that allow me to do that, so I don't feel like I'm wearing the same thing or that I look the same way every day. So that's a tip as well for how I think about packing, especially as a person who resists as much as possible checking bags, and I'm definitely not taking a lot of things. I'm actually going to try to take less things because I know when I get to Italy, for example, Florence, I'm going to want to shop. I love shopping there. It's fall. There's going to be sales in September. So I'm going to make sure that I don't overpack as well, that I leave space so that if there are 1 or 2 things that I see that I want to bring back, I can do that. So I'm really planning to really emphasize packing clothes that I need for the cooler weather, and then probably bringing less things for the warmer weather, because I can grab some things when I get to Florence before I head to Sicily, because I'm going to be doing Florence and Sicily, and then Dublin and some other places in Ireland. So I have to have options to keep me warm when I get to Ireland. So I'm probably going to concentrate on making sure I have those things with me. And then if I need extra things for hot weather, I will just grab them because a lot of end of season sales will be going on, and I can grab things pretty inexpensively at that time if I need a pair of shorts or I need extra t-shirts or something like that. So that's my plan right now, but I'm going to think it through and I'll do a video about that. But I really hope that this video has been helpful in terms of showing how you can take things from day to night if you want to pack light, and that how much you can rely on, I changed my earrings. These are some earrings I also bought during the Black Friday sales that I never wore. And I just pulled them out the drawer and put them on. They're really cute. I think these are Ecru. So I'm really shopping my closet. The other tip that I would say is you don't need to go shopping every time you're going on a trip. Disabuse yourself of that idea and that habit. I had to break myself out of that habit. Go in your closet. Do a color capsule. You'd be surprised at how much stuff you have that you don't realize you have, especially if you like to shop like me. So I really I'm taking taking a big haul I'm going to do as usual at the end of the year. And really it's going to be about what gaps I think are in my closet. I also tend to clear things out. If I didn't wear something, I'm going to give it away or put it into consignment. And then I'm going to figure out what are the gaps of things or staples that I'm missing or that have worn out that I need to replace. I don't usually keep linen for very long, for example, because when you wash it, it kind of starts to not look so great. So sometimes I'll be like, end of season, I'm going to grab some new linen white shirts, which is a staple for me for summer. Or I found a black tie-up one and it's already beginning to look worn. Also, I think I should have bought it bigger, which is another thing I'm remembering. Always buy your white buttons up a couple sizes bigger than your size because it'll give you more styling options. And with that black linen shirt, I should have worn it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to be on the hunt to see if I can find something similar before the season is over on sale to replace it. So just kind of look at whether there are gaps in your wardrobe that you need to fill, and then fill them during the sales, like Black Friday time. You can be buying fall and winter things, and then in the spring, you can be buying, spring things. And then in the summer, like the end of the summer, like everything is on sale starting now. There's so many sales going on right now. Like everybody is putting all their summer stuff on sale. So now is a good time if you're missing things for summer, but do what I call mini hauls, where I'm not buying more than maybe 3 things at the most that are things that I don't have already, rather than buying things that are just replications of things that I already have but just look cute, right? Or just buy nothing if you don't need it. But check your closet first and don't just buy new stuff because you're going on a trip. I travel all the time, so I've kind of broken out of the buy something new every time I'm traveling thing because I wouldn't have anywhere to put all the stuff that I have. But what I've become very intentional about is also going through my closet and pulling things out that I just simply have not worn and getting rid of them. Even if it seemed like a good idea at the time when I got it, but it doesn't work for what I'm trying to do, I just will get rid of it so that I have space in my closet. For example, I'm not buying no more t-shirts. That's it. No more t-shirts. I have more than enough. I actually got rid of some, and I'm probably gonna get rid of a couple more. And I'm also looking at maybe wearing a different, for layering, type of shirt instead of a t-shirt, because t-shirts they're perfect and they're a staple, but they get kind of boring. So I am going to be looking at some other options for next, spring and summer instead of t-shirts, but no more t-shirts, right? So really try to be conscious of what you're buying, why you're buying, and go in your closet first. That's like something I'm really being intentional about now, is go in my closet first. So for this trip that I have coming up, I've sourced a bunch of stuff from my closet. Some are things I have never worn, and then some are things that I'm wearing in different ways than how I used to wear them. So I'm really excited to show you guys some of the things that I've come up with. And then for example, how I paired the linen pants with the new top. So I've had those linen pants in my closet. I haven't been able to figure out how to wear them more. And so when I bought that off the shoulder shirt, I put it with that. I was like, this is perfect, because all I had was a long sleeve shirt. And when it gets hot, even though it's long sleeve linen, it gets hot. You don't want to wear something with long sleeves. So it's kind of limiting how much I wore those pants. And now that I have something else that I can wear it with, that's breathable and I can wear right through the summer, I'm more likely to wear those linen pants more and take them more on trips with me. Because they were clutch for my wardrobe in Egypt, where it was super, super hot. So go in your closet first, see what you have, see what you can mix and match it with before you order things. You'll find either that you will buy nothing or you'll buy a whole lot less. So I did a video where I showed you guys my mini haul that I did with Mango. And I was very, very intentional about what I bought during that haul. And I didn't buy, I think I bought 5 things, and they were all like $20. I think the most expensive thing was maybe $59 with the jumpsuits, the denim jumpsuits that I got. And I was very intentional about what I was getting and why I was getting it. And I've been wearing the hell out of those jumpsuits because it's cooler where I am right now in Mexico, so I can wear them. And I'm not taking them on a trip because I usually only take one denim piece, either a pair of shorts or a romper like the ones that I showed you, or a denim dress, but I only take one piece because denim takes up a lot of space. So I won't be traveling with those jumpsuits, but they're great for me to wear here in Mexico, and they go great day into what? Night. So they're perfect for that purpose, and they're great with sneakers, and I can also put on heels, and when fall gets here, I can put boots on with them and rock them that way too. So they were something that were really perfect, and I will link that video to my mini mango haul here in this video, so you can take a look at it if you haven't seen it. But it kind of gives an example of, you know, if you're shopping, to be really intentional about what you're buying and make sure that you can wear it with things that you already have, or you can, or you're replacing something that you're not using. Like this dress I'm going to be wearing. I wore it today, and I'm gonna be wearing it more because I was in the closet and I realized it was in there. I was going to take it with me to, actually I think I did take it with me to Athens. I bought it for my trip to Greece, is what I had it in mind for when I bought it. But then as you know, I fell and sprained my ankle. So several things that I bought to wear in different places ended up not getting worn, because I didn't go out as much because I had my foot up for days, couldn't even really walk anywhere for a couple of days because I fell and had a severely sprained ankle. So this dress ended up not getting worn, even though it went with me. So I'm going to definitely be conscious about wearing it. I don't think it's going with me on the trip that is coming up because it doesn't match the colors that I have picked. But I'm going to be very intentional about breaking it out because I really like it a lot and it's super comfortable. So I'm going to be conscious about wearing it in the future when I go somewhere warm and I need something warm and breathable and so on. I have Galentine's trip coming up in February. And if you're interested in going to Grenada, and, you know, Grenada just had a really bad hurricane. So I'm actually really excited that we're going because I feel like we will help to contribute to the recovery and economy of Grenada in February, when I'm hoping things will be a lot more back to normal for them. But still, I'm sure they will appreciate having tourism. So I'm doing a girls trip, Galentine's trip to Grenada in February. And it's likely that if you are one of the people who's coming on that trip, you are going to see this dress. If you would like to come on the trip, you're welcome to do so. It's for, I curate my trips for Black women over 40, and it will be the first one of the year. We will be doing almost a week in Grenada for Valentine's. It's going to be a lot of fun. We will be boating, cruising, yachting, eating good food, and just touring around the island. I've never been there, so I'm super, super, super excited about that trip. So I expect that I'll probably be taking this dress with me on that trip. I think it'd be perfect dress to wear on an island. And yes, I've already started thinking about that wardrobe, and blue is featured in that wardrobe. Thank you very much. So this trip will be, this dress will be perfect for that purpose. But I thought this video would be great. I thought for people who want to understand more how I go about packing and planning my wardrobes, and also insight into my intention to do more day to night looks in upcoming trips, so that I'm more multi-purposing the things that I bring. Because believe it or not, even though I travel carry on most of the time, I still end up a lot of times taking things and not wearing them. Like when I went to Croatia recently, and I'm going to be putting out content about that soon. I'm very behind on my content. I ended up taking a couple of things that I was going to mix and match and wear, and didn't wear them. Ended up not wearing them. So even though I pack light, I still end up bringing things that I end up not using, or not mixing the way I thought I was going to, or just simply not wearing. So I'm trying to get better on that too. So that's why I begin to think about, how can I like multi-purpose stuff and wear it day into night rather than changing into a new thing if I don't need to. So I'm going to be more intentional about that, because again, the key is not to overpack. The key is to bring just the right amount of things that I'm going to need and that I'm going to wear. So I hope this was helpful. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed the looks. Tell me what you think about them in the comments, and tell me how you approach packing. especially if you're a team carry-on like me. And let me know if this content was helpful. It's always great to get comments, so it tells me what you guys like watching and what kind of content I should continue making. So it's late, I'm tired, so I am going to sign off now, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.